Wslm 97.9 FM. Buckle in for exciting high school basketball action here on Wslm.
All right, welcome in. We're live from Brooks Memorial Gymnasium tonight. Jason Pepmeier along with my co-host, Richie Collins, bringing you all the action as the Salem Lions welcome in the Silver Creek Dragons. Richie, after having a weekend off without me, buddy, I know you were lost, but it's good to have you back.
Hey, I had to do some studying today, do a little rehearsing in front of the mirror just to make sure I'm up to par. This is a big feat to build here.
Make sure you're on par for Brody. He did a couple games last week. He was excited to do that. Appreciate you letting him do that. He came back for the weekend and got to see the kids play. Two pretty good games, Richie. You know, I thought now Friday night not so great, but I was thinking about the weekend before. But Saturday night against Eastern didn't get blown out. I mean, played pretty competitive against a really good Eastern team and ended up, I think, being a 13-point game. But overall, I thought pretty good showing by the kids.
Yeah, you take away that first quarter. We started out really slow, got down 14-2. But for some reason, the past 3 to 4 years that I remember, we always play Eastern really well, and we haven't been real good of what I call a great basketball team, and they've been good for several years.
Yeah, a couple years ago, Brody was a senior, and that group, they played a couple of triple overtime games that year, and really have played Eastern well. And Eastern's had some good teams these last several years. They're good again, and good game here last Saturday night. We had homecoming and the Special Olympics and honoring the 03 sectional team, and just a lot going on last weekend. So
big crowd.
Yeah, big crowd. Probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen in a while.
It was.
Good crowd. Lions welcome in the Silver Creek Dragons tonight, who come in tonight 8-7. They are 4-1 in the conference, second place in the conference. And I was looking at their schedule today, actually printed it off. I remember to do it. They're in the midst of a 6-game road trip right now. They started off at Brownstown, at Madison, at Bloomington South, and then they'll play us tonight. And they got a couple more road games after tonight. So front part of their schedule was really heavily loaded with home games, and they're in the midst of a pretty lengthy road trip. And Silver Creek is Silver Creek. They're always a good team, very athletic. Led this year by number 2, Caden Oliver, 6'2", and a senior. I think he's averaging, they were telling me, we're around 24, 25 points a game. So good athlete. Move in from Madison, and they're a handful, Richie. As you know, you've dealt with it, and we deal with it in every sport. They're just hard to contain.
Yeah, the JV game was nothing different. Not a good score, not a good showing. I think from the C team coach told me before this game that I think the C team played them the other night and only got beat by 8 or 10.
Oh, wow.
It was 4 points with just over a minute to go.
Yeah, wow.
And there were several of the kids that played on the JV team, so our boys just didn't have it tonight. And they shot lights out.
Oh man, they shot it like crazy.
3-pointer after 3-pointer, they shot well.
Yeah, they shot it like crazy, and they were telling me about the 8th grade team. I've heard some things about their 8th grade team to be competitive against a lot of JV, if not varsity teams right now. So,
I watched about a quarter of a game that tournament that Saturday, and they've got a kid that can definitely dunk it.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got some talent.
Yep, and of course we deal with them in baseball as well, and they're been a juggernaut in our conference for many years. Haven't lost a conference game in numerous years, and Coach Decker does an excellent job. And then they're going to be a handful again this year, and they really got it going on. They're doing some remodeling down at their school, some big things for the athletic facilities down there, and they need to, because they just have such a good program across the board, and they're going to have brand new facilities. That's going to be nice for those kids. They're probably going to get even more move-ins and more kids wanting to go to Silver Creek, which is, you know, if we were down there when my kids are younger, would have been an option for us as well. You want to go where you can be successful, and that's going to Silver Creek is where kids want to go now. Just have a lot of success in all the programs.
Yeah, and once they get that school done, you know they're going to move up to 4 and possibly 5A.
Yeah.
Depending on how they split the basketball.
Yeah, they're talking about maybe going to 5 classes. I don't know. No, there's 6 classes in football. They moved up in football already, and the girls have to play for a girls sectional this year for basketball. So they've already moved up because of success factor. But everything else is pretty well 3A, and they're just a juggernaut. They're good, and they're going to be a handful in our sectional. And 3A with them and Corden and Scottsburg and a lot of Charlestown and us and North Harrison. Pretty much is a conference tournament plus Madison, what it'll be for come sectional time. So they're going to be a handful as always. Come in tonight, 8-7 Lions come in, of course, with just one victory on the night or on the year against the Mitchell Blue Jackets in the midst of a 12-game losing streak. And I thought last weekend, the weekend before this, 2 weekends ago, played Corden and North Harrison, both pretty tough. Had a pretty good showing, and unfortunately, the Austin game was not a good showing last Friday. So maybe come out tonight and keep this thing close. Pretty good crowd for a Thursday night, Richie.
It is. I was kind of surprised.
Yep, pretty good crowd. So we're going to take a break. Listen to a few of our words from our pregame sponsors. We're about 5.5 minutes away from National Anthem and starting lines. Once again, you're listening to 97.9 WSLM. Silver Creek Dragons in town tonight to take on your Salem Lions. We'll be right back here with you on 97.9.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Howdy folks, Craig Martin at Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg. I'd like to start off by thanking all of our loyal customers for the support that you give to us year after year. We are the oldest Indiana family-owned and operated business, and have been serving you now for over a century. And as the fifth generation of the Martin family business, our family still tries to spend each day making you, our customers, number one in both sales and service. Billy Martin Store carries a complete line of home furnishings, appliances, and floor coverage that should meet any demand that you have. Billy Martin Store sells to you every day at low prices, whether you're building or just replacing. We service what we sell, and we will continue to the best of our ability to stand behind you if a problem should occur. So now that you have the facts, why not make your next purchase from a family that does care about your needs and will be happy to serve you in any way. So check us out, tell your friends, and drive on down to downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to give us a call at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
All right, back here live with the pregame show. Silver Creek in town tonight to play your Salem Lions. Lady Lions, Richie, I know we talked about that for one on the air. Took one Tuesday night, took an L against the Madison Lady Cubs. So their season ended. I believe we ended up with 5 wins. And a tough one. I think Madison got hot from the three-point line the other night from what I've heard.
They did. We missed the first quarter, got down there late, but they shot really well, and just a tough game for our girls.
Tough season for our girls, and tough season for the boys so far. But nothing a little winning can't cure. After tonight, the boys will be at Seymour on Saturday to take on the Owls. Saturday afternoon, noon JV start. And then next Tuesday night, mark your calendars if you're looking for something to do. Next Tuesday night here at home against Paoli will be senior night. And then the following 3 Fridays will be at Clarksville, at Charlestown, and at Borden to round out the season. Then you come up on sectional time, and March is always tourney time, Richie, and a lot of basketball happening in March, and the sectional draw will be coming up, but the boys section will be at Charlestown this year.
Yeah, it's a great facility to host it, and the big change this year, as we've mentioned before, is the layout for the regional. It's just a 1-game regional, then they'll have a 2-game semi-state, so that's just a big change.
Big change, and our boys section is going to be a lot of fun. I think when you got Silver Creek, and you got Corydon, and you got Scottsburg, and even North Harrison in there, 3 or 4 teams that can win that thing. That thing's pretty well wide open. I know Scottsburg got the best record and probably the most athletic. Corydon's lost a couple here recently. They're still 14-4. And, you get sectional time, you never know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
You're dealing with, 16, 18-year-old boys, and anything can happen any given night.
Yep, 17 sectionals, so there'll be a bye in there, and hopefully we can get a good draw. I know Coach Hickey got the best draw on the girls' side, but there's that Corydon team, I think, on the girls' side, got a chance to do some things this year at the 3A level. They're 20, up to that, I think they're 21-2, and they got a chance to make a run like we did a couple years. It seems like somebody from our conference, whether it be us or Silver Creek or Corydon on the girls' side, trying to make a run to the state title, and it could be the Lady Panthers' time this year.
Now, is Eastern boys, are they with Brownstown and Paoli?
Yeah, they're with Brownstown. Look the other night, Eastern boys are with Brownstown, Providence, Henryville, Southwestern. It's a loaded set. There's 3 or 4 teams with 15 or more wins in that section, so it's a loaded set. Musketeers got their work cut out for them this year. They've had a heck of a year. I think they're 14-3 now, and just done a really nice job. I like what Coach Weatherford does. He's real calm, and he's got a good basketball mind, and just like what he does, making adjustments. He didn't get rattled the other night when we kind of made a couple runs at him. He trusts his kids, and Caden Temple on the point does a lot of good things for him. And then you got the Cherry Boy. You can't teach 7 foot. That's pretty good. Pretty good to have.
And Ray, the Coach Weatherford you speak of, such a class act. He came over before the game when Eastern played us, shook my hand, told me about. Well about holding.
Yeah.
Just really makes you feel good as a parent when the other coach does that.
Yeah,
he's
good guy.
A class act.
Yeah, he is. Good guy and good basketball mind. They got a heck of a team. You'd like to see him make some noise in that section. Their team in that sectional is Providence. The Providence is in their sectional too, so it's loaded. About 5 of the 7 teams got at least 13 or 14 wins, I think. So a lot of talent in that 2A sectional. So We're getting ready for the national anthem. We're about 45 seconds from the anthem and starting lines. We'll be right back here with you on 97.9 WSLM. Once again, you're listening to the Silver Creek Dragons invading Brooks Memorial Gymnasium. Take on the Lions tonight. We'll be right back here with you on 97.9.
Remember when you had your birthday party at McDonald's, playing with your family and friends, enjoying cake and that one-of-a-kind McDonald's food and drink? If you're looking for a fun and safe place to have a party for your children or grandchildren, look no further. Party time is back at McDonald's, right here in Salem, Mitchell, and West Baden. That's right, hosted birthday parties are back, baby. Call our date coordinator, Renee Lewis, at 812-788-0126 to schedule your birthday for Salem, Mitchell, or West Baden today. The party includes food and drink for up to 10 guests, with your choice of white or chocolate cake, ice cream for each child, a gift for the birthday boy or girl, goodie bags for each child, and a festive decorated party area. Parties at Salem allow children to play, while the McDonald's in Mitchell and West Baden will feature age-appropriate games. Let McDonald's make your child's next birthday party stress-free for you and fun for them. Call Renee at 812-788-0126 today and get your next party on the schedule at McDonald's. NPP of Campbellsburg is looking for team members who want to grow and learn a skill and make a career close to home. Full and part-time positions available with a comprehensive benefits package, 401k match, free short and long-term disability along with free health and dental for single coverage and paid lunches. NPP pays half of gym membership along with getting 11 paid holidays. Plus, you'll start getting PTO after 60 days. Earn $15 to $21 an hour based on your experience and get a $1,000 retention bonus. For more information, go see them today at 596 West Oak Street in Campbellsburg or check them out online at nppinnovation.com. NPP of Campbellsburg says good luck to all of our three county teams, Salem, East Washington, and West Washington.
All right, welcome back to Salem High School. National anthem has been played. We'll get the starting lineups here, and Coach Malloy got me the scouting report, and they had a lot of scorers, a lot of athletes. Not overly big. They do have Walker Hoffman, who's the coach's son, sophomore, 6'5", and a sophomore be their biggest kid. But other than that, 6'1", 6'2", Richie, so not a whole lot of size, yeah.
We're usually pretty tall.
Yeah. Hayden Garten, 6'1", and a junior, number 0, starts at one guard for the Dragons. Caden Oliver, 6'2", and a senior at the other guard. Number 12, Kyle Roberts, 6'2", and a junior, the third guard. Number 30, Jason Burton, real good baseball player, 6'2", and a senior. Matter of fact, I think he's signed to go play D1 baseball. 33, Nate Davis, their baseball player, 6'1", and a junior. Pretty much a 5-guard starting lineup for the Dragons as well. So we match up size-wise.
If we shoot well, we're kind of like IU. If our guards shoot well, we can compete.
We can play. One guard for the Lions, 6 foot and a senior, number 4, Justin Stevenson. Number 11, Hayden Bowman, 6 foot and a senior, the other guard. Number 15, Caleb Tucker, 6 foot and a senior, third guard position. Number 30, 5'10", and a senior, fourth guard to be Holden Collins. See if Holden can get hot behind the three-point line tonight. And running that starting lineup, number 20, Kellen Humphrey, 6'1", and a senior. Coaches be Brandon Hoffman against Silver Creek, and I'll print that off today. He's got 222 victories on the year. And Dwayne Malloy for the Salem Lions in his second year. So, got you all set here, ready to go, and some good Thursday night high school basketball.
Just watching Montana in the chest bump for the starter. They may all be out of wind by the time they start.
He don't mess around. He hits them pretty good. Wakes them up. So it's going to be Burton against Justin Stevenson to tip the ball tonight. And the tip is controlled by the Dragons. Garten over to Oliver. Oliver over to Kyle Roberts. Back to Oliver, way up top line. Sit back in the 2-3 zone. Trying to cut down on that penetration by Kyle Oliver. He's a slasher. He likes to get to the goal. Burton, left wing. Underneath to 33, Robinson. Missed the layup. Rebound Tucker. Rebound Bowman. Good look there for Nate Davidson. Just missed the layup.
That was a layup.
Yep. Stevenson breaks the timeline for the Lions. Justin over to Cal Tucker. Excuse me, Caleb Tucker. Kellen Humphrey looks at 3, nothing there. And over to Justin Stevenson. Justin looking to drive, does. Back to Caleb. Kellen is going to be a charge called on Justin Stevenson. Justin already gets his first foul tonight.
He made it through a game without getting a foul in the first minute of the quarter.
Seems to always be in foul trouble. Kyle Roberts into bounds to Caden Oliver for the Dragons. Oliver breaks the timeline. Oliver over to Burton. Burton over to Roberts. Lob to Caden Oliver. Gets a dunk on the second play of the game. Alley-oop. That's going to be a dunk for Caden Oliver, 6'2" and a senior.
He can get up.
Yeah, he can. He's very athletic. He was tomahawking the ball in pregame. Stevenson over to Tucker. Tucker way up top. Out to Holden Collins by the volleyball line. Holden over to Justin Stevenson. Stevenson. Humphrey. Humphrey left wing over to Holden Collins. Holden on the dribble. Started by Oliver. Holden gets tipped away and stolen out there by Garton for the Silver Creek. Oliver on the leak out. Nice pass back to number 12. That's going to be Kyle Roberts for an easy layup for the Dragons. Silver Creek 4, Salem 0, minute and a half in. Stevenson. Kellen Humphrey, 3, top of the key. Missed it. Rebound, Holden Collins. Holden over to Tuck. Tuck, 15-footer, short corner. Got it. Good job there by Holden.
Nice get on the board.
Yep. Burton to Oliver. Oliver, 3, left wing. Missed it. Rebound to Burton. Burton back to Oliver. Oliver looking to drive. Nothing there. Oliver underneath to Garton. Back to Burton. Back to Kyle Roberts. Over to Oliver, left wing. And he gets back tipped by Stevenson. And underneath to Garton for an easy layup for the Dragons. We knocked it away. Just kind of knocked it to them. They got an easy layup out of Richie.
Yeah, they're just they're tough to play.
6-2 Silver Creek, 5:30 to go, first quarter. Holman. Dale Tucker way up top. Tuck over to Stevenson. Justin, ball screen, nothing there. Started by Garton, did a nice job. Back to Kellen Humphrey. Humphrey. Humphrey looking to drive. Over to Caleb Tucker. Way out to Stevenson, way up top. We're down to 5:10 to go. First quarter, Silver Creek 6, Salem 2. Stevenson. Up. And going to be another charge on Justin. Back on it. That's 2. 2 charges on Justin in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Got to have some body control.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they've watched, even though we're 1 and whatever, they've watched tape.
Yeah, they know.
They know.
They know. Hoffman's a good coach. Aiden Oliver. Tell you what, they don't get in a big hurry though. Offensively, they don't full court pressure either.
No.
Oliver to Robinson. Down to Garton, going to get another easy layup.
You just wonder if they know they don't have to, or they just don't.
I don't know.
Pressure much. I'm not sure.
Cheatwood. Breaks the time. He checked in for Justin over to Hayden. Holman up top. Way up top. We're down to 4.5 to go. First quarter, Silver Creek 8-2. Holman up top. Gonna go in and gets fouled there by Davidson, maybe 33.
Looks like it.
Up 12. So now Kyle Roberts, his first, team first. 22 checking in. Cameron Wheeler for the Dragons. Cheatwood, the inbound for the Lions. Cheatwood. Holden Collins. Holden going to take about a 6-footer, gets blocked out of there. And Jake Burton running for the Dragons. Burton up and got a nice Euro step. It's a layup. 10-2 Silver Creek.
Of course, Holden has the best athlete on the team. Always does.
Cheatwood over to Holden. Collins down to Tuck. Tuck. Pass to Humphrey. Fade away 12-footer. Got it. Nice shot there by Kellen. Garton underneath, throws it away to Cheatwood. Jaden pulls it out there for the Lions and going to slow it up there. 3:45 to go first quarter. Silver Creek up 10-4.
Yeah, we need to play slow. I thought that's what the JV should have done. Slow down a little.
Humphrey getting trapped. Steps through and knocked away and stolen by the Dragons. 33, Davidson pulls it out of there. Up quickly to Jake Burton for an easy layup. Timeout Salem. 12-4 Silver Creek. 3:29 to go first quarter. We'll take a timeout with it. Be right back here with you on WSLM.
Celebrity Home Loans have been working to give our friends and neighbors in the southern Indiana area the star treatment for the past 2 years, and we'd like to help you find your dream home with the best options for you. Come experience the star treatment with us at Celebrity Home Loans, and you'll never go back to the ordinary home loan experience again. Stop in at 18 Public Square and see us today to check your credit, refinance your current loan, or begin the process of finding a new home. Around the country, Celebrity Home Loans has served over 65,000 families and have loaned over $25 billion. The star treatment means we'll sweat the details of home financing for you. You focus on finding the right home and taking care of your family, knowing we have your back and will be ready to close on time. Come by today and see new branch manager Autumn Scott Hall at 18 Public Square, Suite A, or call for an appointment 812-883-0670. Remember, at Celebrity Home Loans, Autumn and her staff will treat you like a star.
Okay, back here with you live. Caleb Tucker, 3, left corner, missed it. Rebound Oliver for the Dragons. Going to be off Salem.
Got a good stop down there.
Yeah,
got to play up.
Yep.
Just rebound. We got it out quick. We just
Didn't convert. And nice look there by Tucker, just didn't knock it down. Oliver breaks the timeline. Over to Jake Burton. Back to Oliver. Oliver. Garton. Back to Oliver. Back to Davidson. Jake Burton traveled, no call. 10-footer left wing. Got it. Nice shot there by Jake Burton.
I thought he drug his toe.
Yeah, he lifted up that pivot, but I thought. 14-4 Silver Creek. 2:40 to go first quarter. Cheatwood. Tucker. Tuck over to Holden Collins. Back to Cheatwood. Jaden way up top. Tucker. Looking to drive. Kellen Humphrey fakes a 3, 1 dribble. Back to Tuck. And nothing there. Back to Kellen way up top. 2:15 to go first quarter. Silver Creek by 10. Bowman. Cheatwood. And he ran with it. They didn't call that one either. Nice little floater there by Jaden. Going to get it. All right, we're even on no travel call.
We can't complain anymore.
Garton knocked away, but they get it. Jake Burton gets it back. Over to Oliver, right wing. Back to Burton. Back to Oliver. Robinson, 3 left wing. Dave missed it, and excuse me, Davis. I keep calling him Robertson. Sorry about that. Cheatwood. Tuck. Minute 40 to go first quarter. Silver Creek 14, Salem 6. Ado.
North Center defense is struggling to get a shot.
Nice cut by Jaden up and swatted out there by Oliver. That was a clean block. Burton going to go coast to coast, kicks it back out. 3 on the way, going to be good by Hayden Garton, 6'1" and a junior.
We got to learn to drive in and kick it back out.
Yep.
Got 3 guys on you.
Yep. 17-6, Silver Creek, minute to go, first quarter. Cheatwood over to Tucker, down low to Cheatwood, knocked away. 8:03 right way, missed it. Rebound to Davidson for the Dragons. Davidson to Oliver. Oliver 3 right wing, missed it, and gets his own rebound. All over him, all over him. And going to be Silver Creek ball out of bounds. Going to be a half foul there on Kellen Humphrey.
It kills us when Justin goes out in the first quarter with 2 fouls. We just got to play smarter basketball than that.
Oliver into Roberts. Over to Oliver. Back to Roberts, 3 right wing. Missed it. Rebound. Hayden Bowman. Be a foul there on 13. Walker Hoffman. Walker's a big boy.
That's Coach's son?
Yeah, that's Coach's son. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Bowman inbounds to Jaden Cheatwood. Cheatwood crosses the timeline. We're down to 30 seconds. Silver Creek by 11. Cheatwood to Bowman. 8-0. Kellen Humphrey. Kellen goes up, gets swatted. Gonna be off Silver Creek. Down to 23 seconds to go.
We love to shoot the ball with 2 or 3 guys guarding us. Somebody's open. Especially as athletic as they are.
Cheatwood into Humphrey. Humphrey over to Bowman. Back to Cheatwood. Down to 19. And they steal it away. Chase Burton with quick hands. Up to Garton. Aiden Oliver. Down to 10. Garton. Chase Burton. Down to 8. Burton up top. Over to Oliver. Oliver 3 left wing. Missed it. Rebound Kellen Humphrey. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Silver Creek 17, Salem 6. We'll be right back here with you on WSLM in Salem.
Hoop season is back on WSLM. Whether you're listening to local high school girls and boys basketball, IU or Purdue men's basketball, or the Indiana Pacers, you'll need to get dialed in to the WSLM Sports Zone to follow all the action this season. And what better way to enjoy the game on WSLM than to pair it with great food from Papa John's? Go to your Papa John's app to order for pickup or delivery. Call 812-883-3369 or stop in at their location at the corner of Main and Hackberry Street. Either way, stop in for a hot, fresh pizza, breadsticks, wings, or desserts, and a cold drink today. And keep your radio tuned to WSLM for hoops action all season long. And to hear more great specials from your Papa John's in Salem.
All right, back here with you at the end of the first quarter. Rick, you got the point totals, I believe, for us.
Yeah, for Silver Creek, Garton has 7, Oliver with 2, Roberts with 2, and Burton with 6. They're leading 4. And Salem got Tucker with 2, Kellen Humphrey with 2, and Cheatwood with 2 for 6 points.
Like the lines were about 3 for 9 in that first quarter, and Silver Creek 8 for 15. So they got a whole bunch of shots. The good thing is they were only 1 for 6 from 3-point range. Looks like so.
Oliver hadn't shot well. Probably just made him shoot 100% the rest of the game.
Yeah. Salem basketball. Tucker into Cheatwood. Jaden breaks the timeline. Stevenson. Justin looking to drive on Davidson. Nothing there. Back to Tuck. Tuck up top. Stevenson. I think Justin needs to pull that thing. Trying to get to the goal. There's nothing there. Holden Collins. Hato. Cheatwood. Ryan still with the basketball. No luck so far. Tuck. Holden Collins.
I'd like to see him go ahead and shoot. He's getting guys close, but
Hato. Hato over to Tuck. Tuck. Around Hoffman. Holden Collins. 3 left corner. That's it. Rebound to Oliver.
got the shot we wanted.
Yep. Oliver, right wing. Back to Davidson. 20s in the game. That's Isaiah Ball. Over to Roberts. Back to Ball. Left wing. Ball. Back to Roberts. Right wing. Down to Robinson. Up to Davidson. Excuse me. Missed the rebound. Tucker. Why I keep calling him Robinson? I know him well enough. He's a great baseball pitcher. Get a foul there on 33. Nate Davidson. Got it right one time. Have it. Thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
I'm going to support you, buddy.
Cheatwood breaks the timeline. We'll call him Davidson the rest of the night, I promise. No more Robinson.
I'm not going to correct that.
Stevenson. Over to Tuck. Way up top. 6.5 to go. First half. Silver Creek by 11. Tucker 3 right wing. Got it. Shot there by Tuck. See if we can get Caleb going from the 3-point line. See, you feel like you're down 20. It's only an 8-point game.
I know. It does feel that way.
Yeah. Oliver. 3 left wing with Kyle Roberts. Missed it. Rebound. Davidson for the Dragons. Davidson back to Roberts. Play up top. Got a big old knee brace on. He must have had some knee trial. Oliver drives the lane. Boy, he's athletic. I'm going to tell you, he can jump. That's a heck of a move there. He finishes. Pushes Silver Creek back to a 10-point lead. Caden Oliver with a bucket.
He doesn't look like he's skinny.
Yeah,
He's
athletic. He changed midair there and didn't have any problem at all finishing that. Tuck. Going to be a foul there on Walker Hoffman. Walker 6'6" and a sophomore.
Looks like a center football.
Stevenson into Cheatwood. Big boy. Cheatwood over to Bowman, left wing. Hato. Looking to drive, goes around Davidson up and got it. Silver Creek 19, Salem 11. Caden Oliver. Chase Burton. Kicks it out. Burton fumbles it down to Davidson up and got it. It's going to be 3 fouls on Justin.
I know he's saying he didn't do anything, but he reached over.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't straight up.
Yep. Get third foul on Justin. Referee explaining to Coach Boyle what happened. Jackson Bruff going to check in the game for Caleb Tucker. Justin won't be able to play as much more this first half. They took a big chance bringing him back in, and now he's got 3 fouls. But I get it. I mean, you got to have him. I do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to make it a bit smarter. Davidson misses the N1. Rebound Jackson Bruff. Cheatwood, now they're trapping, and they steal it. We're going to get a dunk here by Oliver. Throws it down. Timeout somebody. Timeout Lions. Be right back here with you on WSLM. Silver Creek 23, Salem 11.
Wouldn't it be great to find a dealer that puts their customer satisfaction over their profits? Well, you have. Betty Gilstrap Motors in Salem, Indiana has been your hometown Ford dealership for over 80 years. No hassle, no pressure, and ranked in the top 6% nationwide for customer service. Specializing in Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Betty Gilstrap Motors is your one-stop shop for your sales, service, and auto body repair needs. Visit us today at EddieGilstrapMotors.com or come see us at 207 South Main Street, downtown Salem, Indiana.
Things change. Insurance should too. Jason can help to see if you're covered for life's constant changes. Call Jason Pepmeier, your Washington County agent, at 812-883-2995 or visit informbureau.com.
Okay, back here with you live at Salem High School. 5:15 to go first half. Silver Creek 23, Salem 11. Richie, and got a leak out there. Got a dunk for the Oliver boy.
Number 2 for him, alley-oop. I hope it doesn't get like the Jack Benner show with Brownstown with 6 dunks.
Yeah, they were. That's who Brownstown was playing whenever Benner broke that backboard that night. So they know a bunch of athletes on the floor between those two teams. Those two schools just generate athletes. It's like a machine.
Well, they're getting moved in, and we don't have enough industry anything to bring. We're not drawing anybody in.
There's so much moving around down there with the kids down there by the river, and Silver Creek seems to get a lot of them. And it's going to be off turnover on the lines. But you're right, between Charlestown and Jeff and Silver Creek and a lot of those schools, New Albany, a lot of those schools, there's just a lot of kids moving around Clarksville, and we just don't have that up here. And but they've got 2 state titles, and that's they did that with a lot of homegrown talent. They had Jacoby and Kaufman, and those kids. Those are just 2 great teams. Oliver over to Davidson, 3 left wing, missed it, rebound, Kellen Humphrey. Bowman breaks the timeline. Ooh, almost had it over her back. Hado.
I don't like that skip pass over the head.
They're all over Hado right now. Going to be a foul there on 12. Kyle Roberts. .439 to go first half. Silver Creek 23-11. Coleman inbounds Cheatwood. Going to extend this 3/4 court trap for the Dragons. Tuck. Jackson Bruff. Kellen Humphrey. Got to move the ball.
Not go towards the corner.
Anyway, it sticks, and that's when they get to trap you. Pass to Cheatwood, going to knock down a 15-footer. 23-13, Silver Creek. Nice shot there by Jaden. Hey, Kellen did a nice job stepping through that trap, and nice pass. Davidson, underneath. The ball's going to be a 3 there by Isaiah Ball. Didn't take it. Garten, 14-footer, got it. Hayden Garten, 6'1" and a junior. Timeout Silver Creek, going to be a 30. We'll be right back here with you on WSLM Salem.
This is Becky White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen over at John Jones, and I'm here to ring in 23 with you. Here at John Jones, we are ready to help you achieve your New Year resolution. New year, new you, new car. Tired of the troubles your old ride was giving you in 22? Well, that was in the past. Make it a point to upgrade your car and ride through 23 in a safer, more reliable vehicle. We have one of the largest inventories in southern Indiana and several convenient locations for you to shop from. You can see all of our vehicles online at johnjonesautogroup.com or give us a call today at 877-473-5546. And again, this is Jalen over at John Jones. And remember, you've seen so many because they paid so little.
All right, back here with you live after the quick Silver Creek timeout. We're halfway through the second quarter. Silver Creek 25, Salem 13. Cheatwood breaks the timeline over to Hayden Bowman. Hayden throws it, and Cheatwood Tucker. Stuck, cross court to Bowman. And Hayden just not, throws it away.
Oh, we don't bounce fast.
Isaiah Ball up to Caden Oliver. Down to Ball. 3 on the way from Garden, top of the key, knocks it down. Hayden Garden with a 3. It's going to be his 12th point of the night. Second three-pointer, 28-13 Silver Creek. 3.5 to go in the first half. Tucker. Bowman. 8:03 left wing. Missed it. Rebound. Oliver for the Dragons. Oliver to Garden. Garden to Ball. 3 left wing. Got it. Isaiah Ball, 5'11", and a senior. Nice three-pointer there for the Dragons. Cheatwood. Tucker. That's Cheatwood. That's Tuck. 3 minutes to go, first half. Lions down by 18. Bruff. Hayden Bowman. Hayden going to drive. Goes up and gets
Nice
it.
move.
Nice box out. Nice kind of steal there by Jackson Bruff to get him the layup. Hayden converts. For number 30, Jace Burton with a nice little floater. Gets his first, gets a bucket for the Dragons. That's going to be his 8th point on the night. Cheatwood. Tucker. Jackson Bruff. Travel, I didn't call it.
Like he traveled even before he traveled.
Yeah, he kind of walked. Kind of ran with it a little bit. 22 checking in for the Dragons, Cameron Wheeler. Cheatwood inbounding for the Lions. Into Jackson Bruff. Hayden Bowman. Cheatwood, 3 left corner, missed it. Rebound Oliver. Oliver up to Burton. Burton's going to go coast to coast. Goes up, gets blocked by Hayden Bowman. Hato. Holden Collins leaks out, gets a nice layup. Nice pass there by Hato.
Was nice pass.
Silver Creek 33-17. 2 minutes to go, first half. Burton. Oliver. Garden. Takes the 3, and I'm going to take a dribble. Goes up and missed it. Rebound Burton. Nobody to rebound for us.
3 Silver Creek guys.
Yep. And gets an easy one. Cheatwood breaks the timeline for the Lions over to Bowman. Ball straight from Jackson Bruff. Hato. Tuck back to Cheatwood. Cheatwood down to Tucker. Tucker, 18-footer right wing. Missed it. Rebound Wheeler for the Dragons. Up to Oliver. Oliver. Burton to Garden. Back to Isaiah Ball. Down to Wheeler. Down low. Big size advantage. Goes up and gets it. 20-point lead. Minute 15 to go. First half.
They share the ball well. They pass it around.
Sure do. Sure do. Cheatwood breaks the timeline. Down to a minute. Looks like we're going to hold it here. We're going to just try to dribble this thing out.
50 seconds here to go in the second. Now they're going to come out and guard it.
Cheatwood over to Tucker. Tucker holding Collins. Holden 3 left wing. Got it? Shot Holden. 37-20. We're down to 30 seconds to go first half.
That was against the stud Oliver.
Yeah, it was a nice shot. Hit it right in his eye, yeah.
Not to be that I'm precious to my boy.
Not at all, dude. I get it. Been there. Oliver up top. Down to 10. Caden Oliver just dribbling the ball. Over to Burton. Back to Oliver. Down to 7. Burton. Oliver. Caden Oliver going to look to create. Does. Wide open 3 for Ball. Right corner. Knocks it down. Halftime score, Silver Creek 40, Salem 20. Extended break, and we'll be back here with you on WSLM in Salem.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, we are at one of those hallmarks of the year, pairing show for the girls tournament coming up on Sunday night from 5 until 7 Eastern time. We're live from IHSAA headquarters. Greg Rachel and I will be there giving you who's playing whom and when. This year we begin a new format. So when we get to the regional round, things get a little bit different. So walk us through what we're looking forward to in girls basketball and boys basketball in terms of the tournament.
Absolutely, Coach. One of the things that our staff does a real good job is we constantly look at the tournaments and look to see where we can enhance things. And, sometimes it works well, and there's certainly an opinion on everything that we do here. But we really looked at the tournament, and a lot of teams really have a really tough sectional week, where you got to play 3 games, and it's just a tough week. And we really thought that we'll get through that tough week, and then if you look as the momentum should build to a tournament, as most tournaments do, we felt that we would take the regional round and make it a 1-game regional. So you win that sectional, and then you've got to get your team rested up. But then that week, the coach only really has to prepare for one opponent. They got to bring their best game one time. And once they get through that, if they're victorious at the regional round, 1 game, then you advance to the semi-state. And our semi-state round, the round obviously before the hardware is handed out, that big trophy, is going to be, we'll have 8 spots in the state of Indiana, and we'll have a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4A classification in North, and the same in the South, and it'll be the traditional 2-game in 1-day format. So we're going to have 2 games in the morning. Then you're going to advance to the regional or semi-state championship around that night for all the marbles, for that opportunity to go participate in Gabriel Fieldhouse. And it's going to be a tough day, but it's going to be a day that's going to be so much fun for the basketball fan, where you can go into a community where, we have incredible facilities, and instead of using 4 at the semi-state, we're going to use 8 facilities, so 8 communities, 4 more communities will have the people descend on their town and eat in their restaurants and go to their games and see their facilities. And like I say, Coach, we're blessed in Indiana to have an incredible amount of basketball facilities. And we said it before, we have cathedrals, and we're going to use some more of those. And I really think it's going to be a highly competitive day, but it ought to be a tough round, because the prize at the end of that day is a chance to play in the state championship game.
And just for fans' knowledge, as we're talking about the pairing show coming up Sunday night, there will be a pairing show after the regional round to pair the semi-state opponents, correct?
That's right, Coach. We'll, on your show Sunday night, we're going to make the sectional alignments, and we're also going to draw the regional matchups, and those will be announced on your show next Sunday. But then after we leave that regional round, we're going to come back on Sunday, and we're going to have a show here in the studio, and we're going to, we'll know we have 4 1A teams going to the northern site, but we're going to have those 4 teams going to draw their time slot, first of all, where they play in the first game or the second game, and then who their opponent will be, so fans can tune in and see who their team is going to get to play for the regional, and see what their path are for the semi-state, and see what their path is to the state championship game.
Pretty exciting, to say the least. Brand new format, and plenty of people have been involved in it. But again, on Sunday, thank you in advance to you and your staff. Greg Rachel and I always look forward to doing this, because it's really one of those great nights of the year athletically in our state, because of all the pressure and excitement and the tension in terms of who you're going to play and when. And this is Paul Neidig, the Commissioner of the IHSAA, and our weekly conversation pairing show coming up this weekend. Commissioner, thanks as always for your time. We'll see you on Sunday.
Thanks
for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg is your local Mohawk authorized carpet dealer. It's scalping prices. Save you cash on the latest styles, colors, and textures by America's #1 carpet company. Come see us today to scout out the low prices and amazing selection of premium Mohawk carpets featuring today's most advanced stain-free fibers and a rainbow of designer colors. You won't need a reservation or much wampum to take a ride on in today to Billy Martin Store. We offer free home and business estimates, professional installation by our own installers, easy in-store finances, 6 months, same as cash. So if you're building a new home or just replacing your present floor covering, see Janice or myself for all of your home decorating ideas. That's at Billy Martin Store in downtown Martinsburg, or give us a call at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
Do you dread the alarm clock? Do you feel like you haven't slept when you hit the snooze? Do others complain about your snoring? Treating adults, children, and teens, Dr. Emily Servant with Schneck Sleep Medicine is specially trained to help you get the most restful sleep possible. Snoring, restless legs, sleep apnea, night terrors, insomnia, all common signs of a sleep disorder. If you think you have a sleep problem, talk to your physician about a referral to Schneck Sleep Medicine. Schneck Sleep Medicine. SchneckMed.org.
All right, back here with you live at Salem High School. The Lions down by a whole bunch at halftime. Rich, you got the halftime stats.
Yeah, for Silver Creek leading, Garton has 12, Oliver 6, Roberts with 2, Ball with 6, Wheeler with 2, and Burton with 10 for a total of 40. And for the Lions, Bowman with 4, Cheatwood 4, Tucker with 5, Kellen Humphrey with 2, and Collins with 5, total of 20. And big story here is Salem has 10 turnovers, and Silver Creek has 1. Rebounds, we're only getting rebounded by 1, which isn't bad, but the turnovers what's killing us, and they're shooting well, and they're getting to the loose balls, getting the rebounds. Offensive rebounds is what they're getting.
Yeah, they were 18 for 30 in that first half, 60%, and we only got up 19 shots. So we didn't shoot it terrible, just a hair under 50%, 9 for 19, but they've taken 11 more shots than us and hit 4 threes, and just overall pretty dominating performance. And when you shoot 60%, but of course a lot of those were only 4 for 11 behind the arc, but 60% you make it look easy when you shoot like that.
Well, and when they're shooting a lot of layups, 2 dunks, and
yep. So we're a couple minutes here before we get back to the second half. Once again, the Lions get this one tonight, and they'll be at Seymour on Saturday. And then senior night will be Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday night against the Pele Rams. So hope we get a good crowd out. We do have a bunch of seniors, right? We got 6, is that right?
6.
5 starters plus Parker, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so 6 seniors and a whole bunch of other sports going to be recognized on too. I hate that they have it on the weeknight, but the way it's fallen these last couple, several years. So hopefully have a big crowd and have a lot of people out to support the kids. And it's been a tough year, but hopefully get some people out to support them and thank them for what they've done for the school.
Yes, it's going to be a hard night for my family when started out with our oldest one. I know you went through it with your boys, and when you see that you've been watching sports since your oldest one was in 3rd grade, it's been the last 16 years. That's all we've known, pretty much year-round. You see the same people, so it's going to be a big change.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal, and it's a big change, and but it's also exciting because Holden's going to do good things, and all these seniors will do good things. They all got, I'm sure, different plans. Some of them will go to college, some of them will go to work, and there's a whole lot of opportunities for them. So hopefully they'll pick what they want to do and make them happy. So, but yeah, it's hard to believe basketball season's winding down. It's baseball's just around the corner, and we got about the middle of March. We'll be starting up baseball season, and then first games will be the 1st of April. So I tell you, Richie, the older you get, the more time just flies by.
It sure does. That's what I told Amy. We can still go to some games and watch.
Yeah.
It's got to be nice without a kid on the floor. I know you're experiencing that now.
It takes a little pressure off. It does.
More relaxing.
Yeah, especially on the radio. I did it all those years with the boys playing, and that adds a lot of stress. Brody and I get along better now than we ever have since the sports are over. So,
and Hayden and I get along better now than we did when he was in.
Yeah.
The kids mature, get older, and they start realizing what what dads were saying.
Exactly.
Maybe we weren't wrong on everything.
Exactly.
I'm not saying we're right on everything either. By gosh, we're not wrong.
We're not wrong on everything either. That's right.
That's my wife.
Yeah, my wife usually listens at home, and I'd say she probably agrees as well.
You're never wrong at home.
No, that's true. That's true. So that's a given. So, but no, we're looking forward to the second half here as the Lions hopefully cut into this lead, get it under 10 before we start the fourth quarter, and hopefully shoot the ball well, better. I know Coach Floyd kept them in there a long time, and hopefully see some good effort and see some stuff happen here. We'll see. It's going to be Silver Creek ball coming out of the locker room.
We've had a few good looks. We've had some more good looks.
Yeah. Yeah, Burton inbounds to Oliver. Hayden breaks the timeline for the Dragons. Over to Garden. Garden over to Hoffman, back to Oliver. Garden, right corner, back to Oliver. Just don't get up into people, Richie. I know we play that zone. Hoffman down low, goes up, misses it badly. Rebound Garden, misses it badly. Rebound Jace Burton, as we got a couple kids just staring and not going for the boards. Stevenson breaks the timeline for the Lions. Ellen Humphrey. 3, left wing. That's it, rebound, Oliver. Oliver, 3, got it. Top of 2, gonna call it a 2.
First outside shot, I believe he tipped it.
Yeah. 44-20, Silver Creek, 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Humphrey, reverse pivot, goes up and missed it. Rebound to Hoffman for the Dragons. Oliver, underneath the Garden, going to go up strong and missed it. Rebound Hoffman, goes up. Going to be a foul on the rebound. Going to be Silver Creek ball underneath.
Oliver passes the ball well.
He does.
I tell you, and he's a move in. They're very unselfish.
That's the 4th foul on Stevenson.
You just leave him in here at this point, let him foul out, I guess.
Yeah. Garden into, going to be knocked away by Stevenson. Going to be Silver Creek ball. 6:55 to go, third quarter. Silver Creek by 24.
Justin, though, if I'm a senior, buddy, I'm going to play the whole game.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to.
It's your next to last game. Burton, Oliver. Back to Burton, way up top. It'll be a 3, right wing, Garden, and he knocked it down. Hayden Garden getting close to running clock time, Richie.
I talked to one of the assistant coaches this weekend about this defense, and I'm not a coach, but it seems like this chasing, we just leave them with open.
They get wide open looks. Stevenson.
Maybe we can't play man, I don't know.
Tuck. Hayden Bowman. Ado. Stevenson. Justin looking to drive, nothing there. It's so hard for us to score, Richie, compared to teams that we play. Hayden Bowman, reverse pivot, nice move, throws it up, missed it, rebound Oliver. Hayden up to Garden. Davidson, 3, right corner, missed it, rebound Bowman. Stevenson, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Silver Creek by 27. Collins, Tucker. Bowman, Humphrey. 3, left wing, short. Rebound, Burton for the Dragons, up to Oliver. Oliver, coast to coast, nice pass to Hoffman. Easy bucket. 29-point lead for the Dragons.
I'm not sure what we do, Jason.
I don't know.
Right answer.
I know run for the Dragons coming out of the half. Stevenson, Collins. Bowman, 3, right wing, short, air ball, rebound Humphrey, throws it in to Garden for the Silver Creek Dragons. Garden, no resistance whatsoever, and an easy layup. Now we're getting to an effort standpoint. He just, that was like a layup line there. There was no effort there whatsoever. So we'll take a break. 51-20. Silver Creek, be right back here with you on WSLM.
Country music superstar and coach on NBC's The Voice, Blake Shelton. Back to the Hockey Tour, presented by Kubota. With special guest, CMA and ACM Female Vocalist of the Year, Carly Pierce. And Jackson Dean. Don't come back, don't come looking. Blake Shelton. KFC Young Center, March 9th, 2023. Blake Shelton with special guests Carly Pierce and Jackson Dean. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Blake Farm Center, March 9th, 2023. For more, visit BlakeShelton.com. Produced by Messina Touring Group and AEG presents.
Okay, back here with you live at Salem High School. Silver Creek by 31. 5:15 to go, third quarter. Cheatwood, Stevenson. Stevenson to Collins. Collins over to Cheatwood, right wing. Tuck up top, over to Stevenson, left wing. Justin, first behind the back, and they end up knocking away, and they're running again. Davidson. Burton. Nice little floater, missed it, rebound Bowman. 4:40 to go, third quarter. Silver Creek by 31. Bowman up and missed it. Going to be a foul top. Number 11 checking in for the Dragons. Bryce Henderson, 5'10", and a sophomore. He'll check in for 33, Nate Davidson. Cheatwood, Bob to Stevenson, knocked away by Silver Creek. Another turnover.
I think people probably know that.
Yeah, they've seen that play about 30 times this year. Chase Burton out to Henderson. Henderson to Oliver, way up top. Three on the way, missed it badly. Rebound Hayden Bowman. That three was by the Bryce Henderson that just checked in. Cheatwood. Stevenson. Justin to Holden Collins. Holden to Jaden Cheatwood, right wing. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Tuck. Stevenson, Holden Collins, Holden three, left wing. Got it? Garden, coast to coast, knocked away by, there's going to be a foul. Tucker. Hit a little foul.
They holding enough with the ball. I didn't think he fouled.
I didn't think he fouled. They go on Caleb. Garden inbounding for the Dragons. And Oliver, no resistance, up and good. So free by 30, 3.5 to go, third quarter. Cheatwood. Turnover on the Lions. Jaden Cheatwood with travel.
Tell you what, Jaden started off the year pretty decent, but he's really struggled the past.
He's struggling turning the ball over. I mean, we got 13 now, I believe. 13 turnovers halfway through the third quarter. Oliver. Breaks the timeline. Over to Roberts, down to Burton, back to Roberts, going to go up and gets it. Watch one of our kids just chase that cutter all the way from the backside. Cheatwood. Bowman. 8-0 looking to drive, nothing there. Fight away, 14-footer left it short. Rebound to Roberts. They get a bucket here. We're running clock territory. Oliver. Roberts, three, left wing, missed it. Rebound, Cheatwood. Jaden looking to drive, and they knock it away again. Davidson, what a great hustle. That's just really good hustle. Good hustle by the Dragons. Wheeler, Davidson, Roberts, left wing. They're going to back out here. Burton. Burton up top. Over to Roberts, over to Oliver. Oliver, three, left wing. Missed it. Rebound. Over the back on 22, Cameron Wheeler. Going to be a foul. How many fouls in the second half, Ricky? Just two apiece.
Oh, it's up and down pretty quick.
Officials trying to get this thing over with, I think, too. Hoffman kind of going to his bench here. Coach Hoffman, he's still got three of his starters out there, I guess. Well, I've had some good battles with these guys over the years. A couple years ago, we had them here in a sectional game. It was a great atmosphere. Stevenson, we beat him in overtime, I believe. Stevenson over to Tuck to Humphrey. Humphrey to Holden Collins. Cheatwood. Humphrey. Element in the drive, does. Kicks out to Jaden Cheatwood, 3 left corner. Got it. Stepped there by Jaden. Roberts. Oliver up top. Oliver way up top. Oliver going to his hole, around Humphrey, up and good.
Yes, senior.
Yes. Yes, he transferred late last year and from Madison. I think his mom got a job over at Silver Creek, and they thought he was really going to help last year, and they got beaten in the second round of the sectional, but he's a good ball player, really. All around, big, good field. You said he was real young, good baseball player, too. Doesn't play baseball anymore, but good player. Cheatwood with a 3, missed it. Kyle Roberts with the rebound up to Oliver. I think I talked to his dad last year. I think maybe he says he plays golf now in the spring.
Is he playing basketball in college?
No, you know what? I think he was getting some football looks. I think
Oliver?
Yeah, as a quarterback. At least he was when he was at Madison. I think the MAC schools might have been on him a little bit, or at least he went to visit.
Oh, he was a quarterback.
Quarterback for Madison. I'm assuming he was quarterback for Silver Creek as well. Holden Collins, 3, right wing. Missed it. Rebound Roberts for the Dragons. Up to Davidson. To Garten, digs it out, and now we're at the running clock. If the officials can add it up quick enough. Tuck. Cheatwood. Up top. JV and the varsity games tonight ended up with a running clock, which is not where you want to be, obviously. Humphrey. Tuck. Cheatwood, 3, right wing. Got it. Shot by Jaden. Down to 1. Oliver from half court. Missed it. Into 3. Silver Creek 62. Salem 39. Excuse me, Salem 29. Be right back here with you on WSLM.
This is Becky White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen over at John Jones, and I'm here to ring in 23 with you. Here at John Jones, we are ready to help you achieve your New Year resolution. New year, new you, new car. Tired of the troubles your old ride was giving you in 22? Well, that was in the past. Make it a point to upgrade your car and ride through 23 in a safer, more reliable vehicle. We have one of the largest inventories in southern Indiana and several convenient locations for you to shop from. You can see all of our vehicles online at johnjonesautogroup.com or give us a call today at 877-473-5546. And again, this is Jalen over at John Jones. And remember, you've seen so many because they paid so little.
Drew and Johnson Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6,000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
All right, back here with you live. Started the fourth quarter. Lions down by a bunch. Cheatwood over to Collins. Holden, 3, left wing. Got it. 11 points for Holden. He's got 3 threes, and him and Cheatwood, both kids in double figures. And Silver Creek comes out 3, misses it. Get a foul there on Isaiah Ball.
Well, our only prayer is that if the team plays his own, we've got a chance.
We do have some kids that can shoot it a little bit. Got Holden 3 for 5 behind the arc, 11 points on the night. Jaden Cheatwood 2 for 4 behind the arc, and he's got 10. So, Bowman got 4, and I was wondering how many Hato had. Cheatwood over to Collins. Sorry, I didn't throw it to you for him to the third. Holden another 3. That's it. Rebound to Kellen Humphrey. Kellen goes up and gets it.
Kellen.
Garten. Bryce Henderson up top. Burton drives right around all about 3 kids up and good. Holden Collins, Cheatwood. Yeah, Dragons sitting back in a 2-3. Humphrey.
Kellen's got to get rid of that ball.
The ball's really sticking whenever he gets it, and they got a foul out of that one now. Down to 6:15 to go in the ball game. Silver Creek by 30, 64-34.
And they're putting Oliver back on hold. So going to show him.
Collins, Cheatwood, Dayton, Dylan Humphrey, Stevenson, down to 6 minutes. Running clock, that thing will melt away pretty quick. Be a kick on Oliver.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Do they stop it for free throws or not?
Yeah, they do. They do. I kept the clock the other night for the girls' game, and you're supposed to stop it.
Timeouts and free throws?
Yeah, timeouts and the free throws. That's it. Yep. But you don't stop it until the kid gets the ball to actually shoot the free throw. So it doesn't stop for a very long time.
Obviously, if somebody gets hurt, I guess.
Yeah. Stevenson drives up and good.
His first bucket.
That is, and the first shot. Holy cow. That's 2 points and 4 fouls for Justin. That's a line for you. And Jace Burton saves the turnover for the Dragons over to Davidson. Davidson over to Kyle Oliver. Jace Burton, 18-footer, missed the rebound. Jackson Bruff. He knocked out of bounds by Silver Creek.
And they've been emptying their bench.
Yep, they're going, pretty much putting them much there, JV.
No, they're still a
12. Kyle Roberts has been playing a little bit, and Isaiah Ball, 22, Cameron Wheeler. And I think 42, that's EJ Milliner, I believe.
He just played JV.
Yeah.
Pretty good shooter.
Kind of see he's going to fill out and be a handful. He's a freshman, 6'3" and a freshman. We don't have a 6'3" kid on our roster. Allen Silver Creek. And here comes the Lions, JV. Cheatwood into Jackson Bruff. Cheatwood, 3, right wing. Left the short. Rebound. Wheeler for the Dragons.
He traveled.
Yep, ball breaks the timeline. Over to 42, Milliner. 15. Yeah, that's not bad for a freshman.
No.
About an 18-footer appears to be. Kid's got a mustache. He's going to be a handful in a couple of years. 50 checking in. I don't have a number. I don't have a name for 50, so.
Yeah, he was a JV player.
Yeah, he was a JV player as well.
Why is the clock stop now?
As we call timeout. Quick timeout this it's just like a machine. Them and Brownstown, they just generate and develop athletes, man. It's crazy. It really is. They're talking about their 8th grade being unbelievable. So they're going to be a handful again these next several years.
They look good for an 8th grade team.
Yeah.
Not sure how our 8th grade boys did this year.
They had a pretty good year. Jackson Bruff up and good for 11. They had a pretty good year. But Silver Creek beat them twice. I think Corden beat them twice. And then maybe somebody else. I think they were like 14-5, 15-5, something like that. But we got to develop them. You know, and I'm going to tell you, I think a couple of those kids might be thrown to the Wolves next year. I mean, the kids that might have to play right away just because of what we're losing. We're losing our whole starting lineup. Obviously, it hasn't been a great year, but we're still losing a lot of kids with playing a lot of minutes, you know. I was going to pick up those minutes.
The eye opener, difference between JV and varsity is a whole different.
Well, you just see that freshman out there that they got. I mean, he's probably considered a beast on the JV and freshman level, but out here he's about 50 pounds underweight and not a lot of muscle, but it's a big difference. And people don't realize it, parents don't realize it, but it's just a huge difference playing freshmen against seniors.
Oh my, it's just, yeah.
22 Cameron Wheeler with a layup for Silver Creek, 68-38, 2.5 to go in the game.
Think about a 14 or 15-year-old against an 18-year-old.
Huge.
Maybe a lot of 19-year-olds.
Yeah, a lot of 19-year-olds. It's huge. It's a good way to get a kid down as far as his ability. It takes a special freshman to be able to play consistent varsity minutes off the bat.
I remember when we were down several years, and Jordan Baker came in as a freshman, had to be a point guard. It's, you know, it's just unfortunate. You know?
Yeah, it's just, you know, when Brody was growing up, I always thought he could play point as a freshman, man, and I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Keeping him on the JV was one of the best decisions they made just because it's just overwhelming.
Sometimes I think it's best to do that, keep kids down and play JV, because you're not going to win anyway, so you're only going to hurt them.
Yep, it's just overwhelming. overwhelming, and he was, you know, he got better as the years gone on, but as a freshman, it's just a huge, huge difference.
Alex Wilcox goes up for the stop, gets fouled. Get a couple of disparity strikes. IU has a tough one for Saturday, don't we? I'm not sure. What's the spread on that game? Do you know?
I would think Purdue will be about a
18 or 20?
No, I think they'll be about a 2-point favorite. What I think. I really do. I don't know.
You really do?
I really do. I think Purdue will be about a 2 because
at IU.
It's hard to win at IU. It's hard to win. You know, it'll be a mid-afternoon game on a Saturday, and the crowd's going to be crazy, and it's going to be a tough atmosphere for the Blue. I don't know. I'm trying to get tickets, but I don't want to pay what StubHub's asking right now. But I'm going to tell you, you know, Purdue's good, and I like to watch Purdue. They play the right way, and they got a couple of good guards, Indiana kids that do things. And Matt Painter does an excellent job. I mean, I don't root for them against IU, but I wouldn't hurt myself to see them win it this year. I think they're that good too. That Edie kid in the middle, he's a beast. Another layup for Silver Creek.
Down to a minute here left in the fourth quarter, and Lions are down 70-40.
Hard to believe, the JV game was a little bit worse. Quick night, though. It's going to be before 8:30. The game's going to be over. It's a pretty quick night. Wilcox, Ingram. Nick fumbles it. Silver Creek on the run. Milliner up and good. That kid's going to be a handful. He's athletic. Put about 50 pounds of muscle on him. He's going to be a beast.
He's going to start on about any varsity team around here besides the Arrow Brown.
Yeah. Babyface kid, man. He's going to be an athlete.
You know he's not really done growing either.
No way. You got to tell by lanky. Ingram, 3, right wing. Missed it. Rebound 22. Wheeler for the Dragons. I would guess they're probably just going to dribble this thing out. It's going to be a final score here. A couple words from our sponsors. Be back here with you to give you the post-game stats. Final score, Silver Creek 72, Salem 40. We'll be right back here with you on WSLM.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit BaptistHealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
Your best year starts at Salem Walmart. It's a time for a new year with deals on health and wellness items at your Salem Walmart. Everything you need to refresh and recharge is here in the store and priced right to get you started eating and living healthier. We have all of our protein shakes and protein powders at rollback, the best prices of the year. Stop in today and download the Walmart apps to order your groceries online and pick them up at the store so you can save money, live better at Walmart.
Do you dread the alarm clock? Do you feel like you haven't slept when you hit the snooze? Do others complain about your snoring? Treating adults, children, and teens, Dr. Emily Servant with Schneck Sleep Medicine is specially trained to help you get the most restful sleep possible. Snoring, restless legs, sleep apnea, night terrors, insomnia, all common signs of a sleep disorder. If you think you have a sleep problem, talk to your physician about a referral to Schneck Sleep Medicine. Schneck Sleep Medicine. SchneckMed.org.
All right, back here with you live at Salem High School. Tough one for the Lions. Now, Rich has got our end-of-game stats.
Yeah, for leading scorer for Silver Creek is Garton with 22 points, Oliver with 12, Roberts with 4, Hoffman with 2, Ball with 6, Wheeler with 4, Burton 14, Davidson 2, Miles 4, and Gus with 2. For Salem, leading scorers Holden Collins with 11, Kellen Humphrey with 4, Tucker with 5, Cheatwood with 10, Bowman with 4, and Stevenson with 2 for a total of 40. So Lions take one on the chin here tonight, 72-40. 15 turnovers, 10 in the first half. Did cut it down to half that in the second half, but turnovers for Silver Creek tonight were 2. So
6 for 21 from three-point range for the Lions, 6 for 18 for the Dragons. They shot the ball 56 times. We only shot it 38, so turnovers were a problem. Rebounding wasn't horrible. Just overall pretty well overmatched, and they're going to be a handful in that. And I know they're just 9-7, but they play a good schedule. You know, I promise you, Scottsburg quarters, I'm going to want to see them. And come sectional time, our sectional's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot wide open. So, I want to thank our sponsors. Appreciate Richie doing the game with us again tonight. Be back in action on Saturday. Lions travel to Seymour. Once again, the final score, Silver Creek 72, Salem 40. For Richie Collins, this is Jason Pepmeier. We say God bless you. We'll see you next time, and have a good evening. I'm going to see more leaks on to go up, but I don't know.